Welcome, this is Diablo 1387. And this is the Titans franchise season of Madden NFL 17, Week 7. Titans are 3-3, Colts are 4-2. Let's see what we can do to fix that.
And Nissan Stadium in Nashville, hometown. We're standing by as our broadcast team of Brandon Goddard.
Thank you, Larry. We welcome everyone to the Music City, just a stone's throw from the Country Music Hall of Fame. We are at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today we got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last weekend, they pulled one out in a very low-scoring affair. It was all about their defense.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
All right.
And sometimes it actually works.
Looks like I received first.
Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're
Jimmy
back up to one
Garoppolo,
of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing how he does things to increase your game,
inside zone.
you wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of a player. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
There we go. Now we're ready to get this game going.
Here's the first
Sorry about that.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
See what these guys got. Strong PA boot X shot.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A fight for the football, and it's picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And they take possession of the football and have it at their 36.
I think I'd learned by now.
Certainly not how
Not
they
do
envisioned
that,
ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. He's able to rattle off
So
6
three and four, so let's go cover 3 drop.
Some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he takes this one down all the
Matthew
way
Stafford,
to the 30. So they're on that play.
Okay, let's go cover 2 hard flat.
Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to
no.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Not good.
Sammy Watkins, his first
yeah, he's a fast
touchdown
one.
of the year. And the Colts are going to take
Not a good start off to the game.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide
7-0
open.
Colts.
Became an easy touchdown pass.
After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. Williams to return. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here comes Tennessee
boot
as they
X
get
shot.
set to take the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep.
Oh,
again.
wow.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls.
Well, at least I was able to get the ball away. Let's go with the inside zone split.
First, let's see what second down has in store. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. They'll go again with Bell. And just a short gain that time.
Jumps on his head.
Down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
4th and 4.
And here now the 8th-year man, Pat McAfee, to kick it away.
10 miles an hour.
And he gets this away, angled for the side.
Oh, let's go.
Behind it. Wow. Out of bounds and close. The question,
let's go.
Was it a touchback? No.
Pat McAfee.
Crossed out at the 2-yard line.
Goal line. 60 double blitz.
Ready to see what they can do here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt
Andy
good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out.
60
Let's
double
see if
blitz.
they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Again, it's Murray. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
It's really
60 double blitz.
They know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
They run with Murray.
No way.
To the races.
No way.
Murray. He's at the 50.
That's such crap. Oh my god.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
All right.
DeMarco Murray.
That's enough of that.
Yards. And the Colts are able to grow their
They're
lead.
just running me over.
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right
14
now, right?
nothing.
Especially to the play caller.
They get it at halftime.
Again.
I gotta slow this game down
And again,
somehow.
it's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This is taken at his 4. A beautiful fake. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
This game is horrible.
That reception sets them up
This is just
beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here.
Cover 2 sink.
Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On first down, Murray. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. DeMarco Murray with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator,
21-0.
he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now.
Ridiculous.
So here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They have an answer for like everything. So. I don't know. We need to quit throwing interceptions. That's what I need to do.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. Caught. Kelsey, left side. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
That coach is always harped on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Travis Kelsey, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty.
Injury
So
timeout.
what they're trying to do is make some type of a play on it.
I got grab him, but
and try and get his arms out of the sky.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. Being chased out left. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon.
Well, you know,
it's the Titans with a
you're this
football
far
here to begin
down,
quarter number 2. They are,
might as
however,
well
facing
go
a
for
fourth
it.
down
You're down 3
situation.
touchdowns. It's only second quarter.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo.
I had to try something.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football. And,
all right.
and partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game. But you think
3 double
social
buzz.
media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive, no matter what.
3 double buzz.
And it ran his team into some
Shut down DeMarco Murray. He's a machine.
Playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
When I watch a run like that, I always think of DeMarco Murray, the Oklahoma version of DeMarco
60
Murray back in college,
double
because he
blitz.
could do it all. Run, catch, return game. His only problem was staying healthy. That was my worry about him coming into the league. And when he has been healthy in the NFL, he's been one of the top backs in the game.
He was healthy on that run. 65 touchdowns, by the way, setting a record while he was at Oklahoma. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the
Nickel,
defensive side of the ball.
blitz
Held
2.
to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
To throw is Stafford. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
No, no. Third and 8.
To the ground, and it brings up third.
Fans do love the long
Like a
ball,
blitz,
don't
too.
they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Throwing on third down, Stafford. This one complete. It's C.J. Fedorowicz. A really nice
Fedorowicz.
gain at 25 yards.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence.
Goal line,
and
60
that one
double
was
blitz.
realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. This is Murray. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness.
They don't care.
Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You
Fourth
might
and
want to
goal.
try throwing it.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling
24-0.
immediately in the secondary after catches. We just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So put 3 on the board, but from inside the 5. And I know we use this phrase a lot, but that's a big-time win for the defense.
It sure is. You've got the short field behind you, so you can afford to turn up the pressure. And that was a nice sequence there to keep them out of the end zone.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going
hit.
into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the
Holding
safety
play.
position end up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker.
What did I do?
And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play, trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
Here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10.
Oh.
15 to go in this first half of play. Back to Tennessee after this.
Okay. Formation. Let's go strong. PA boot X shot.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. And this is
How did you not catch that? Come on.
Amazing move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And
This is
the Colts are
probably
gonna
the
get
worst
football in
game ever.
outstanding field position. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Completes it to Lee. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver. And
Fedorowicz.
Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. Sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
Down.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And Dawson's kick is good.
27-0.
Increases even further. It's 27 now. So the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cortez Allen. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the trainers take a look,
one.
We'll step aside. After the interception, here's Stafford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Wow. Well, Colts got stacked when they took the draft. That's not good. 33-0. I suck.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. Yeah. This half has been theirs.
All right.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here.
This is absolutely the craziest game.
On the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker.
Like, I've never been beat this bad against the computer.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee.
Let's keep going strong.
To take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
And his pass is intercepted for the
oh, my God.
It's the second rounder, Mackenzie Alexander. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the
let's go into halftime. How's that?
10 yards, and it'll be
I'm not going to fight it anymore.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play,
let's halftime. 34-0 Colts. I'm getting spanked. Spanked bad.
We'll jump over halftime. Let the system and graphics catch
but it's still fun.
Third quarter now. So both teams have their marching orders, and
is it still possible to come back from this horrendous game of display that I am putting on? I don't know.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
So the Colts have it under smoke first. They'll probably put all their third, fourth string guys in and like, oh, this is cake. This is cake. This is cake, eh?
I think they were very calm, congratulatory, But also what
But
they were saying
let's
is,
try to persevere through this crap. Tampa 2,
they'll be the ones
nickel.
making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
1st and 10.
He may have had some off-season foot surgery, but hasn't prevented Sammy Watkins from being Sammy Watkins, and that's special.
And when we see him before the game running the route tree, looked like the same Sammy Watkins to me that we saw a year ago.
Yeah, and I think he's going to just keep getting better and better. I love his explosiveness off the line of scrimmage as he starts his routes. Some runs are blocked so well.
Nickel
you
blitz
almost
too.
forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds,
almost got him.
burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Let's go with cover 3 sky.
That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Stafford on 1st down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely
Overload
you
3.
end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Back to throw. Stafford. And to the left side, Fedorowicz has it. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target.
He got hit hard, but
Just going to ask you, that wasn't the
he didn't give up that ball.
He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get
I think
to his
they're a
primary guy. I think
hard
he read that
team.
as soon as he
They're
got to the line of scrimmage,
punch you in the mouth
knew
kind
where
of
the pressure
team.
was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They go back to Murray on 1st down. Cut back, left sideline.
Wow.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. DeMarco Murray with a career-high
It's a sad
4
display
touchdown
of
game.
football
And let's
for me.
not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can
41-0.
talk about. His ability to do everything.
I refuse to get shut out.
Leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. What'd you say? 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
This will be fielded at the 8, and he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run.
And my goodness, another interception. It's the 2nd round of Mackenzie Alexander. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them. Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL, but we'll make some plays against you.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
What I like to see.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd
Cover hard.
down.
Cover 2 hard
Oftentimes
flat.
when the guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, Instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Finding time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
4th and 13.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. It's a net of 40 there, punt of 48, and a return of 8. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he's taken down.
1st down, Garoppolo.
Picking up the first. It's an 8-yard pickup, and on 4th down,
far from
move the sticks.
doing anything good, but
now a play fake here on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
takes my beating like a man. I will still try to produce points.
They come up in an offset eye.
4th quarter, 41-0.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And some room to maneuver. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They come out here in the eye. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Going power 0.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 2nd down, it's Bell. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get it in.
Touchdown. It is not.
Touchdown.
It is not a blowout. Well, it's a blowout, but it's not. It's not a shutout.
And he puts it through.
And that touchdown,
all right.
barely puts a dent in this lead.
Let's go onside kick.
Unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback. Ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards.
Cover 2 hard flat.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
Wow.
DeMarco Murray, kiss him goodbye.
Jeez.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You know, I liked it when DeMarco Murray was on the Titans, but right now he just angers me.
And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he?
Like I said, I'll take this beating like a man.
Absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, what a move. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field.
And that's caught inside the 35.
There we go.
A big play that time for the Titans. 49 yards.
And there's another one of those incredible highlight reel catches. One-handed, deep downfield, another big completion. I know this, partner. As a defender, I don't know how you avoid watching what they do. It's everywhere. All the highlight shows, watching it on Madden. Try not to get intimidated before you go out and have to play against these guys and try and stop them.
Offense.
It's just
on 2nd and 10 now. They come up in an offset.
There's no explanation. It's just offense did it. Offense did it.
Incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
And he takes a shot.
Ooh, we got rid of it.
Says this will be incomplete. He was looking again for Kelce there on that play, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And Tucker's kick.
48 to 10.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't.
3 double buzz.
Nothing else. Now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on
Get the
1st
clock
down.
running.
They did that, plus 3.
Fresh set of downs here.
Any team that runs the
I'm just more or less looking to get this game over with.
Win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge.
You know, always improve the stats of my guys, of course.
They got it done there for a very nice game.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25.
I gotta know how to stop throwing interceptions. That's my problem. So I'll fall to 3 and 4. And I'm gonna have to get the Colts back for this, because I know I verse them again.
They come up in an offset eye. They'll run the counter with Murray. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. A handoff. It's Murray. And he's got this one down to the 10. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he picks up the first as he's able to take
And that's
it
game.
down to the 7-yard line.
It was 48-10 Colts. Tennessee falls to 2 and 3.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down
3 and 4.
anymore. A lot of times they
Falls
want
to 3 and
throw
4.
the ball. They went back to the roots.
So go ahead and smash the like button, comment, and subscribe to my channel.
Well, Charles,
thank you.